What's up, everybody? Welcome back to One More Guitar. Thank you for watching. Please remember to take a second to like and subscribe if you like the video. So today I want to do something a little different. Things have started to open back up a little bit, and so I kind of want to just get out of the house some. And so I was trying to think about what to do, and I thought it might be cool to just go around and see what guitars are available in my area right now. It's been a while since I've been shopping at all the places, just kind of going to Guitar Center when I need something and shopping online otherwise. So there's a few places around town that are pretty cool, so I'm going to break this video up into two parts. Today we're going to check out a place called the Fret Shop. It's here in Huntsville, Alabama, and they've got some really cool guitars, really cool place, and so let's get going. Alright, I'm here at the Fret Shop, and if you're ever in the Huntsville area looking for stringed instruments, I highly recommend you check this place out. They have electric and acoustic guitars, but they also have basses and mandolins and banjos and all kinds of folk instruments. You can see it's got a pretty cool vibe too. They've got the rock wall and the wood everywhere. It's a cool place to hang out. So let's check out some guitars. This time when I was up there, that Gibson Les Paul Studio was the only Gibson in the place, but I've been there since and they've had several, so it's just this particular time there weren't a lot of Gibsons to look at. Here we have some Eastman guitars, and I think the finish and the tops on these look great. And over here we have something I almost walked right past, which is why this is a blurry picture, but I ended up coming back to this one at the end of the video. This is a special one. Check out the tailpiece. Next I came across this Epiphone Casino, and I played it for a little bit, but I didn't want to spoil it because I'm trying to get one on the channel, so hopefully that'll happen pretty soon. Next we're going to check out the PRS section. They have some really nice PRS guitars here, and what I like about this place is they have them to where you can actually get to them. And check out the blue flame top on this one. I'm not usually a fan of blue flame tops, but that's pretty cool. Alright, the next thing I see here is a Silver Sky. If you don't know what that is, that's John Mayer's signature guitar. I've never been able to play one of these before today because they're always locked up on the top shelf somewhere. So it's really nice that I can get my hands on one of these. I played it, I thought it sounded good. The neck profile was a little bigger than I was expecting. The biggest disappointment to me were those knobs though. Something about those felt really cheap to me. I'm not sure what it is. So I'm not sure that that guitar is for me, but I know that's Paul Reed Smith's one of their biggest sellers anyway, so what do I know? It just wasn't for me. I also noticed they had the Santana model here. I didn't actually get to play this one, but I think this gold looks pretty cool on it. I kind of like the shade of pink on this Custom 24 down here. I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. Alright, I have to take a minute to mention this Yamaha Pacifica. I heard a little bit about these, and so I played it while I was here, and I thought it played well. It sounded pretty decent. And then I saw the price, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe how inexpensive this guitar was. So I actually went back up there to try to get this guitar for the channel, but somebody had already bought it. So I thought that was a pretty cool little guitar there, especially for 200 bucks. check out this pink Telecaster with the gold hardware. This is made by a guy named Ron Jeffries, and he's a local builder here in Huntsville. He may have some association with the fret shop, I'm not sure about that, but I think that's a pretty cool guitar. Alright, this thing here, I've got to check this out. We got a Relict Telecaster with P90s and a Bigsby. Got to go plug this one in. And sweet it was. I think they did a really good job with the relicking on this guitar. The neck feels played in, it's comfortable. The fretboard looks good. You can see that there's checking on the back and some spots that they've worn in on the sides. And this guitar is a Harrison Custom Model 7. I think one of the most interesting things about this one is the price tag. This guitar came in at around $1,000, which is pretty cheap for a Relic guitar. Alright, while I'm in the amp room, let's go ahead and take a look around and see what they have in here. I thought this Epiphone amp was pretty cool. I've never seen one of these before. Oh, check out this old Gibson amp. What we got here? It's a 1965 Falcon. That's pretty cool right there. Alright, I think that about does it for electric stuff. Let's take a look at the acoustic and folk side of things over here. Next, let's take a look at their acoustic guitar room. I really like the sides on this one. Check this out. Alright, over here we have a Gretsch acoustic white Falcon, and this is actually called the Rancher Falcon. I thought that was pretty cool. Next we have a couple of cigar box guitars. In the next episode I'm going to check out some more of those. So let's look at some of their other folk instruments. I really like these two mandolins. I especially like the finish on this one. I think that looks sharp. Alright, and here's something I've definitely never seen before. A resonator mandolin. How cool is that? Alright, so the last thing I want to do is return to the guitar that I skipped over earlier. This is a 1965 Vox guitar. They said they found it in a basement when they were renovating a house and opened it up and knew they had something special. The tag says it's a Vox Bassman, but I could not find that anywhere on the internet. The only thing I could find was an Apollo that seemed pretty close, but the cut is definitely different. So I don't think it's this model, but it does have a lot of similar features. So here's some pictures of an Apollo so we can compare it to the guitar that they have here in the store. Alright, so let's take a look at the one they've got. You can see it still has the pad on the back, but there's a lot of checking and cracking going on. But I think this neck looks amazing. It's got some cool Vox tuners on here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through this 65 Falcon over here with the 65 Vox and see what we can do since they're both here. Alright, let's check this thing out. So one cool thing about this guitar is there's some built-in effects and supposedly a tuner. I couldn't get anything to work but this distortion I've turned on. And I'll tell you, it doesn't sound very good. Also, the frets on this thing are pretty much painted on. They are ridiculously thin. And I was having a hard time playing it. So with the combination of all that, this doesn't sound that great, but I thought it was still pretty cool to check it out. Alright, so I thought this was a really cool guitar. Even though I couldn't get it to sound good in the short amount of time I had with it, it was still cool to hold a piece of history. So I really enjoyed this, and I'm glad I got to play it through that 65 amp. So that's it for today, guys. I really do appreciate you watching. Please remember to take a second to like and subscribe, and if you're ever in Huntsville, stop by the fret shop and give these guys some support. Until next time, take it easy and keep playing.